Matt and Friends Drink the Universe is proudly sponsored by the Poppins Travel Company. Whether you're traveling across the universe like us or right here on planet Earth, it's always a good idea to have an expert to help you plan your trip. For your travel experts, look no further than the Poppins Travel Company. They'll help you book your next adventure or vacation, and the best part is they'll do your travel planning for free. To schedule a virtual appointment with one of their highly qualified travel agents, visit their website, www.poppistravelcompany.com. That's www.poppistravelcompany.com, or call them at 407-494-4070. That's 407-494-4070. Hello, listeners. We're all here to have fun.
But we'd like to take a moment to encourage you to always drink responsibly.
Never drink and drive.
If you have a complicated relationship with alcohol or other substances and you want to talk about it,
you can call 1-800-662-4357 for support.
Thank you for listening.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Welcome to Matt and Friends Drink the Universe!
Welcome back, everyone, to Matt and Friends Drink the Universe. Today's theme is red, white, and booze. This is our 4th of July special. We're going to do some think or drink trivia, and here's me with the rules. Think or Drink is our classic trivia game where players start with 6 points. The last person with points remaining wins. Correct answers let you choose someone to lose a point and drink, while incorrect answers will cause you to lose a point and drink. For difficult questions, you have 2 options. First, you can make it a double to get help from someone else. If your collective answer is correct, you can choose individually to gain a point or to make somebody else drink and lose a point. If you're wrong, both of you lose a point and drink. Or you can put it on their tab by selecting someone to answer for you. If they're right, you lose a point and drink. If they're wrong, you gain a point. Make sure to balance potential risk and reward when you put it on their tab. Little stars and stripes forever there.
Love it.
So this is our 4th of July episode, and all of the trivia questions revolve around American history, but more importantly, American drinking history. So what makes us an exceptionally boozy country.
It's true. We're really the country that's taken all the drinking traditions around the world and said, y'all come on to the table.
Yep.
And make it a double.
And we do it very well. Very well. Some states better than others. We're going to go around the table here and introduce ourselves.
I'm Andy.
I'm Josh.
I'm Jen.
And I'm the fish.
And together we are Captain Planet.
Oh, you should
As
say
long as I don't
Captain
have the heart
Caveman.
ring.
So I had this great idea. I was going to do a whole tasting thing to see who got many right. And then we were going to pick somebody to go first that way. But then I realized that Fish is virtual and Jen doesn't drink. So
And you're bad at
I would
keeping
have been
score.
totally down for
scissors,
that.
drink.
I just want to throw that out there. I would have been totally down.
Matt
Next
is-
time. That's another episode.
But you said Matt's bad at keeping score.
Well, you know what? It's Josh and Jen's first time. So rock, paper, scissors to see who's going first.
Okay.
I'm going rock.
Wait. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh.
I was
All
wondering
right.
if that was a bluff.
I told her.
Doesn't really matter.
It wasn't a bluff. All right.
I don't know if I wanted
You
to go
guys
first.
are going to win anyway. It's fine. Somebody's going to win, not me. We're
Yeah.
going to see.
So before we get going here, I do have a nice cross-section of beers that I thought would show up at a 4th of July picnic here. So we got some Sam Summer, some Leinenkugels. I threw some Twisted Tea in there, and we got some Corona
Twisted
as well.
Tea.
And you can't forget, because we're here in Pennsylvania, we got the Yingling as
best.
well. Can't go wrong with the Yingling. And Josh, you want to talk about what you brought?
Oh, yeah, sure. I brought a lemonade and vodka, which is pretty American, I think. And there's also a little bit of a secret ingredient in there, which I made them guess earlier, which they couldn't.
No.
Nope, not at all.
Nor should they. It's a liqueur that you can't really find around here. It's a Charroux liqueur. It's got aloe, a muskmelon, and mint in it. So it's this nice, light, refreshing, summery cocktail, which is nice because we're in this tiny room that's about 1,000 degrees already.
Well, at least you are.
Yes, that's true. Just us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So-
got a nice fan going on.
Yeah, you
over
chose
my head.
wisely there, Fish.
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
We're
I
not
also
allowed to have
realized-
fans here.
I also realized that I didn't really listen to the rules, so I'm just going to try and answer the questions correctly.
There you go.
And
Same.
you can update me later, even though I said I was the rules lawyer, but then I forgot to listen to the rules because my wife texted me.
Ah.
That's a good answer, though.
Well,
Good answer. Yes.
So Josh is going to go first for some think or drink. Lucky you. First
Okay.
time. Which of the famous signers of the Declaration of Independence was also an accused and absolutely guilty and also very proud smuggler of alcohol? Was it Benjamin Franklin, John Hancock, Thomas Jefferson, or Sam Adams?
I mean, it's got to be Sam Adams.
It is actually not
Oh.
Sam Adams. So you're going to be drinking there.
Okay.
Rough
Can
start.
someone else answer it?
No.
Oh.
It's not the way
History
they
is not my forte.
Can I guess and then you let us know?
typically drags the game out, but sure.
Oh, I thought it
Uh,
was John
so we're making up
Hancock.
rules
No,
as we go.
Jefferson.
Yeah. Well,
Was
no,
it?
she's not going to get a point.
It is Hancock.
Is it
Got it
really?
right. See, why couldn't we count that
Right.
one? Come
Yeah.
on.
So Josh got it wrong, so he loses 1 point.
All right.
Yep. So
Shoot.
British Customs seized his ship, the Liberty, accusing him of smuggling 100,000 gallons of wine, Madeira,
Wow.
fortified wine, and rum. However, in true Bostonian fashion, angry colonists literally dragged the customs ship out of the harbor to Boston Common, where they proceeded to burn it in a giant bonfire.
Nice.
The British retaliated by suing Hancock for unpaid taxes in what would be $7 million in modern day dollars. So any wonder he had an axe to grind.
Hey.
But he
Yeah.
also had the money to pay it.
Very true. Very true. It was also a lot less than that much money. I think it was like $15,000 back then, but that's still a lot of
A
money
lot of money.
for that
Still, that's
time
a
period.
lot.
Yep.
Yep.
So, because I'm going to support my wife,
And my wife.
I will drink on her behalf.
Sure.
So, that's love right there.
This
Okay.
is a rarity.
So, September 14th, 1787.
Is this
The-
my question?
Yeah, this is
Yep.
your question.
Oh, okay.
The
Wait,
delegates.
go back.
Okay. Well,
Wait,
I
wait.
gotta
there-
concentrate.
I'm
Hold on.
sorry. Can I ask a question? Fish,
Was it a Tuesday?
when you said this is a rarity, did you mean it's a rarity that he supports his wife?
Oh, I bet you that doesn't make it in the episode.
Oh, look, the fish is having connection problems. September 14th, 1787, the delegates of the Constitutional Convention finished the document that would become the Constitution that, of course, we're still using today. After everybody signed, what did they do? Did they go home to share it with their constituents? Did they wheel a barrel of beer into the convention hall and get schnookered?
That's what I would do.
Did they drink several bottles of Washington's whiskey? Or did they have a party at a local pub?
I'm gonna go with B.
You're going with B? I'm drinking on your behalf.
What was B? Was that
B was the barrel.
the barrel?
Roll
Okay.
out
Okay.
the
I was either gonna
barrel.
go with B or C.
So what they actually did was have a party at a local pub, place called the City Tavern, and they drank 54 bottles of Madeira, 60 bottles of Claret, 22 bottles of porter, 12 bottles of beer, 8 bottles of hard cider, 8 bottles of old stock whiskey, and 7 large bowls of spiked punch, large enough that one observer said ducks could swim in them. The bar tab was approximately $15,400 in today's money.
Yeah.
In today's money.
In today's
Okay.
money.
Wow.
Back then, it was probably $1.50.
So who's keeping score of these points?
I got it.
I lost it.
Yep.
Okay.
Point.
Well, all
I
right.
got it.
All right.
So
Come-
far, it's not going great.
Wait, so far me and you both
I'd
lost
like
a
that.
point.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So coming around the table here, we're going to go Andy, then Fish. So
All right.
Andy,
Yes.
1799, at its peak production capacity under Washington, how much whiskey was distilled at Mount Vernon? So Washington's home, 4,000 gallons, 7,500 gallons, 9,000 gallons, or 11,000 gallons of whiskey.
Now, I should know this because callback to season 1
Oh, yep.
represented Washington's brewery.
You did.
So I should know this,
You should.
but I don't. My gut's telling me 11,000.
11,000
You did?
is the correct
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
So what do you get for getting a point right?
You have to drink, I think.
And now
Oh,
you
okay.
have what? 7 points. Okay.
Yeah, for point right, you make somebody else lose
Oh,
a
you
point.
make somebody else lose a point. I'm going to make Jen lose a point, so it makes Russell
Sure.
drink.
Wow.
Wow, she's down 2 points. That's brutal.
That's right.
That's true. His distillery was open 12 months a year. He did die in 1799 as well, but that volume of whiskey back then was valued at $7,500, $120,000 today. And it was consumed as unaged whiskey, which I thought was interesting. He didn't age it at all. They just barreled it and then drove it down to the pub horse and buggy style and said,
Yuck.
go.
Ooh.
That had to be bad.
Hard pass on that. No, thank you.
Ew. Sounds like it'd burn your pancreas.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be.
I think it would be a different organ, but
Yeah.
it would
Like
burn.
going
Might
like
get there
down.
eventually.
They can burn your pancreas out. Ugh. I don't know.
Well,
I don't like it.
Not good for the liver.
All right, next trivia game is an anatomy trivia
Yeah.
game.
Oh,
Where
dear
do you
God.
feel the burn?
Esophagus and pancreas.
Jen, this is for your pancreas.
If it,
Well, really yours because you're drinking.
Well, I am. All right, fish.
yeah.
Which of the following did Benjamin Franklin not do? So he did not do one of the following. Said
Yeah, I got
beer is living proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy. Brewed beer, distilled liquor, wrote a drinker's dictionary, or he did all of these things.
Oh, and all of the above.
He's thinking.
Yeah, I'm going with all of the above. It sounds like something he would do. I definitely know he said the first one.
That is correct.
All right.
He did do all of the above. So who would you like to drink?
Yeah.
Rephrase that. Who would you like to make drink?
Who would you like?
Who would you like to drink? No,
Be
I'm not a fan
strategic.
of that.
Who do you want to take points away from?
Yes. Who are you going to make drink?
What are the points now?
The current points are myself and Fish at 6 points, Josh at 5 points, and the Welsers are at 4 points.
Boo.
Team us. Way.
Go Josh.
All
right.
right.
Dang.
Hey,
The fish flops.
you enjoy your alcohol? I've seen pictures of your basement.
Oh, well,
It
fair
looks
enough.
really cool.
So at the end of the first round, the Welsers and Josh have 4 points. Myself and the Fish have 6 points. And we all have all of our special attacks.
And we're all sweating to death.
It seems like there's a little collusion going on between the two returning guests, I think. I'm just saying.
Could be. Just in case you're wondering, some of the wonderful terms in the Drinker's Dictionary by Franklin. Pissed in the brook, bowsed, dagged, and he's been too free with Sir John Strawberry.
Love it.
I'm adopting that last
Love
one.
it.
So,
That's
okay.
awesome.
Back around to Josh. The Whiskey Rebellion took place in 1794 in western Pennsylvania. What was the primary protest about? What was the Whiskey Rebellion about? Prohibition of alcohol, a tax on whiskey, the ban of distilling, the importation of foreign spirits.
What year did you say it was?
That would be 1794.
Okay, it wasn't prohibition. I would say it had to be taxing of whiskey.
It was. That was the first armed conflict after the Revolution. Washington himself led troops to suppress it. And it turns out when you try to tax American whiskey, we get a little pissy about it. So that's 2 questions there so far.
Yep.
All right, Josh.
Who you making drink?
I will have to go with our scorekeeper here.
All right.
All right.
I will happily take a drink. You're down to 5 points. Choices. I got 2 drinks. Which do I go for?
Yes.
Oh,
Be double fisted.
Yeah. See, we're on the same page here.
Okay. Jen, in 1778, George Washington
Wait,
celebrated.
read slower, please. Okay? I gotta concentrate. All right, read slower.
She's the only one not drinking.
1778.
For real.
George.
No, stop. Come on.
In 1778, George Washington celebrated Independence Day by giving what to his soldiers? Rum, new uniforms, whiskey, or new weapons?
Whiskey.
Rum.
Very close.
It was
is
rum.
rum.
It was rum.
I almost went with rum.
It is rum. He gave them double their normal allowance that day, which I'm curious how much that is because I feel like they kind of handed out booze rather freely at that point.
I think
Well,
I'm
you-
already
Are you
at
telling me
0
you don't have
points.
the answer?
no, you're down to 3. Yeah, they had to be careful with it. You know, if you didn't give them enough allowance of their rum, and this was the same on ships, that allowance of rum, if my history is correct, canceled out some of the bad shit that was in the waters.
Yes.
So, like, if you didn't give them the proper amount, like, they're probably going to get sick. But, you know, you
Yeah.
can't double it.
And we actually used to produce more rum back then than we did whiskey because sugar was easy to grow and we were
It's a quicker process, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, and you don't have to age it. Well, obviously.
That wasn't a
they
concern
weren't
for
all
Washington,
aging-
apparently.
They weren't all aging whiskey anyway, but yeah, we started out as a rum making country before really whiskey became most popular after Prohibition. Then we were like, oh, now we're going to make whiskey.
All right.
Well, I learned something new.
Oh, Matt, you have to drink.
Oh, I do have to drink.
You have to drink, yep.
All right. I never win anything on this podcast. I was hoping that you would bail us out.
Then you shouldn't have picked me to be on this podcast.
You brought the person who
was-
doesn't drink
The
to,
person
to an alcohol
doesn't
trivia.
drink anymore.
True.
And when it comes to history, I was probably sleeping in glass.
Let me tell you all something. We used to go out when we were dating, and she would order Jaeger bombs like they were going out of style.
I used to be able to hold my liquor
Yeah,
really
but she
well.
drank when she was the age of drinking Jaeger bombs, not of sipping and enjoying whiskey and knowing
Yeah.
this
That's
kind
also
of stuff.
true.
No, I had that shot, remember, of Irish whiskey before a wedding,
Oh, you
and
had
it
some
did. It
more
burned my pancreas. I could feel it.
That was the start of the whole thing.
That was
Now
the
she can't
start.
drink
I'm like,
anymore.
I can't drink it because
You
it,
burn her pancreas out with this one shot of Jameson. Congratulations. You ruined everything.
First of all, it was Tilmore Dew,
Oh, all right.
and she was not a
Well,
whiskey
that
drinker.
could not have
That-
possibly
that's a
harmed
very
you.
peaty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot.
yeah, it was awful.
All right, Andy.
Yes.
How many cases of beer are sold on the 4th of July or for the 4th of July weekend each year? 70 million.
Time out.
What?
Are we talking the United States or are we talking worldwide?
We are talking United
He
States.
doesn't even know.
About numbers.
He doesn't even know.
Math.
E equals
Matt, you're
MC
supposed to have
Hammer.
We
talking about numbers. There it is.
I don't think there's a spike around the world in beer sales on the 4th of July,
Well,
but there are
Again,
other
call-
beer sales happening
call
on the 4th
back
of
to
July.
when I did the St. Patrick's Day trivia. There's is a massive spike worldwide for St. Patrick's Day of Guinness
correct.
specifically.
Oh.
Well,
So,
Mhm.
so
So we-
again, are we talking United States or worldwide?
So we're talking United States.
Doesn't help me.
Okay.
I knew it. I knew it didn't make a difference.
So yeah, 40 million, 50 million, 70 million, or 90 million.
Or all of the above.
Add it all together. I think I'm gonna put this on the fishes tab.
You're going to put it on the fishes tab?
See them? Put it on their tab.
Nice move, Andy.
All right. So
Thank you,
just
thank
a little reminder, since we've been screwing this up for the last couple episodes. Fish, if you get the question right, Andy loses a point. If you get the
Okay.
question wrong, Andy gets a point back.
So you get no benefit for this.
Yeah.
All right, so now roll through those answers again.
It's Andy's question, not, oh, no. It's
I,
your,
I
No,
put
he
it on his tab.
his tab.
oh,
Yes, yes.
duh.
Matt's been drinking a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh, boy. It's the aloe.
Wow.
It's
Ah,
the aloe.
No,
It
that,
helps with that
that's
burn.
the least of it.
I should just get the answer correct now.
All right.
And
30 million, 40 million, 70 million, or 90 million cases of beer sold 4th of July weekend each year.
I'm going to have to go with 70 million.
70 million is the correct answer.
All right. So
what a
I lose a
backfire.
point.
Now-
once
Why
you
do
got it
I
right.
Hold on,
get
hold
everyone
on.
else's
See,
questions right?
Never doubt the fish.
That
It's not that I doubted the fish. I doubted myself.
So what does that mean? He gets the point?
you lose a point.
I
You
lose
got
it.
it right.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
lose a point. All right. I
Oh.
swear I know the rules to my own game.
And doesn't someone get to drink now?
Oh, yeah. I'll drink.
Andy drinks.
All right.
Oh, so you only get one of those per.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Listen,
per round or
shame
per
on all
game?
those people for buying their alcohol on the 4th of July. Why are they not
That's a good
planning
point.
ahead?
You should have been stocked up.
Yeah, seriously.
You're a responsible
Yeah.
adult.
No, I
How much do
totally
you
Drink
think they sell
responsibly,
the week
people.
leading up to the 4th of July? It's got to be way more.
I would hope.
We're back to the
Fish.
fish.
Oh, I
What?
got another question. Awesome.
Fish. What is the best selling beer in the United States? We got Budweiser, Modelo, Miller Lite, or Bud Light?
Well, I'm not gonna
I'm
go-
sure is a craft beer, but not the right answer.
Oof. This is a tricky one.
Mm-hmm.
it is.
You have two lifelines, or fishing line, if you will.
Ooh.
Well, and I can't call a fish either. So
No, you can't.
Nope.
Wrong game. You can't phone the fish for this one.
What's the other one? One is to pass it to somebody else.
The others make it a double.
Make it a double, so somebody else helps you, and then you get a collective point back, or you can choose what to do. So you
Gotcha,
get it
gotcha,
wrong, you
gotcha,
both lose.
gotcha.
Yeah.
since Andy was so nice to share, right back at you, buddy.
All right. So you're putting it on my tab?
That is correct, sir.
See
Bud
'em?
Light.
Put it on their tab.
Calling it.
It
I'm
is
feeling good.
not.
Oh, it might have been before that whole fiasco.
Yep. It is Modelo. Is currently.
I knew he put that in there for a
way.
reason.
No,
That's
who
so
the
random.
hell? Goddamn
I never
commies!
even
don't...
heard of it.
Commies? I don't think it's the commies.
It's
No,
a
but if I say
delightful-
it now, it's going to change again.
What does the label look like? I don't even know what that looks
It's
like.
a Mexican beer. So
is a Mexican
I imagine
beer.
they
It's a
drinking
short,
a lot of
round
it
bottle.
in Mexico and California.
Okay.
I mean, Texas and California. And
So since I got that wrong, Fish gains a point.
Yes.
Correct.
allegedly.
Yes.
So
So that
now,
means
at
I'm up
the
to
end
7?
of the second round, Fish is firmly in the lead with 7 points. Josh and I are tied with 4 points, and the Welsers are pulling up the rear with 3 points.
All right.
I get down to 3.
This is getting out of hand.
1 point at a time.
So we're going to do a round of actual American history questions here.
I hate this.
All right.
I hate you.
Pass.
I thought all of it was American history.
I love this. All right. Josh, why is John Hancock's signature on the Declaration giant-sized? He wanted to be the first to sign and just did it.
I know.
He was the president of the Continental Congress. He wanted King George to be able to read it without his glasses. He was the only one with a quill pen.
Oh, man. I think I know this, but there are also 2 people that said they think they know this, and one doesn't need a point. So I'm going to call Jen in for my make it a double.
All right.
Jen, I'm trusting you on this.
I know.
So that means you two are going to decide
Hold
together.
on. Can you read it again?
Oh, no.
I just
Uh-oh.
want to be sure.
She was so confident.
Oh, she
I am.
was.
I want to be sure because I feel like
Fish
I
said
heard
he knew
this.
it, but I didn't want to give him the opportunity at another
Yeah,
point.
he's so far ahead. Yeah.
We're going to figure out
Wait,
if
we
Josh...
have to agree together on
Yes.
what it is? Okay.
You two together are going to choose
Say
an
it
answer.
again. Just
We're going to figure out if Josh is Jack or Rose on this particular lifeboat
Oh,
right
boy.
now.
all right, say it again.
Why is John Hancock's signature on the Declaration so large? He was the first to sign, or he wanted to be the first to sign. He was president of the Continental Congress. He wanted King George III to be able to read it without his glasses, or he had a quill pen.
Oh, she doesn't know.
No,
I think
I was
it's
gonna-
C.
Okay.
You've chosen
Well,
poorly.
No, I thought it was D.
We'll talk it through.
Because
What's
he
your
had
reasoning?
a quill pen?
I don't know.
That's the only kind of pens they had back
Or
then.
no, who's
I
the
don't know.
no, the first. I'm sorry, the first to sign it. Because if you're the first to sign it, how are you going to know how? Like,
Is this cold yet?
I don't know.
It's valid.
Interesting theory.
you know
Interesting theory.
how will they like? I mean, you're going to sign it like if everybody wrote small, you're going to be like, oh, I better write like them.
So, right. So you're
I'm
going
sorry,
with like
oh my
when it's
gosh.
somebody's birthday at work, right? And they
Yes.
pass around
Okay.
a card.
Yeah, you're like-
If you're the first one, you don't know how many people that's going to.
You're
so you're
like,
just
oh,
going
you're
to
that
sign whatever you
guy.
feel like.
Sorry.
And then it's like
But
the
wait,
last
I
person's
wanna
like,
know
I've
what
got
you
like this
were
little
thinking.
corner.
I want to know what you were thinking before he read the, because you said, I know this. And then he read
Because
the,
I feel like me and him
options.
we actually had a conversation
oh
about
boy,
this.
this sounds like collusion. I'm going to go with C. Final answer, Matt.
What was C?
See was the King
So
George's
King George
glasses.
So he
could
can
read it
read
without
it?
his glasses.
That is correct.
Thank you. Oh, you're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you two get to choose.
He can have it. It's fine. He
No,
can have
no,
a
no.
point.
No.
No.
You two
No,
both
that's
get to
not it.
choose individually if you want to regain a point
Or if you want to
or
make
if you
somebody
want to
else
make
drink.
somebody else drink.
So there are two points at stake here. So if we
Correct.
gave him both to Fish, he'd be down to 5. It would be 5 to 4 to 4 to 3.
Correct.
Or we give our own points to ourselves.
Matt.
You earned that.
We are
one.
talking about numbers.
Thank you very much.
MC Hammer.
We talking about numbers.
I didn't even help you. I think I confused you more.
We both have 4. Is that correct?
Correct. No, you and I have 4.
Also, be,
Welsers have 3, and Fish has 7.
yeah. So 5 to 4 to 4 to 4 if we did it that, or 4 to 4 to 3. Like I said, yeah.
Right.
Or we could give ourselves points, and it would be 7 to 5 to 4 to 4. I think I'm
You
gonna.
can
I'm
choose
taking the
individually.
point for myself.
You're
So
gonna
you
ta-
can.
Okay.
You're going to gain
whatever you
gain
wanna
your
do.
point.
Okay.
What do you want to do? You want your point, or you want to
I
take
want
a
my
point away
point.
from Fish? Can we
Okay.
still make Fish drink?
You can, I mean,
Even
Fish
though we're
will
taking a
happily
point?
Drink.
you don't have to
He's
make him
drinking
drink
alone
drink
in a
on his own.
basement.
All right, Jen. Which president is known for getting stuck in the White House bathtub?
Stuck in the White House bathtub. Okay.
Was it Theodore Roosevelt, William Howard Taft, Calvin Coolidge, or Herbert Hoover?
The vacuum guy?
He was a big damn deal.
Yeah. Unknown fact. He invented the vacuum.
There you go. No, the president. Good Home Alone quote. I know what you were doing. I knew what you were doing.
Okay. Yes, it was definitely Home Alone. Anyway, can you repeat the names again?
Sure. Theodore Roosevelt,
Okay.
William Howard Taft, Calvin Coolidge, or Herbert Hoover.
I don't even know who Calvin Coolidge is.
He was a
He was
president.
president.
Well, apparently, I wasn't alive, so I guess it didn't matter.
Truth.
I don't know.
You do have both your lifelines still.
Which one sounds like a guy that would be stuck in a bathtub?
I would say D.
You're going with Herbert Hoover.
Yeah.
It was actually
Was it A?
Taft.
It was Taft. He was a large man, 6 feet, 330 pounds. And after that happened, there was a new, much larger bathtub installed in the White House, which I believe remains.
Still there.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's still there.
Yep.
I was going with the vacuum guy.
Well, that answer sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Andy.
I'm still pretty full.
So for Kevin and Jason over at the KJNA podcast, I just cracked open a Twisted Tea for you gentlemen. Working on that Twisted Tea sponsorship. See how that works out for you.
I'm scared I'm going to smack in the face with it.
Yeah, well, it's an
Look up the
enormous
video.
Yeah, well, yeah. All right.
See,
I believe it's my
that's
turn.
what I'm drinking now.
Nice. Yell it out for the people that can't
It's-
see you, which is everybody.
It's a Crunchy Roll by Alvarium.
Oh,
All right.
all righty. Andy,
Yeah.
what unusual pet did President John Quincy Adams keep in the White House? Was it an alligator, a lion, a kangaroo, or an elephant?
What? I think.
What happened?
I'm not sure.
I whispered, I know.
I took a full swig of drink, and she goes, I know.
Do you really know the answer to this?
But that's what happened last time.
But she said it and then
I'm not
looked
feeling
directly
it.
at
I am not giving a double over there. I'm not feeling it. All right. So I think it is an alligator.
That's what I was
because
thinking.
I seem to remember the story that he went to Harvard and they specifically told him he could not bring a dog or a cat, but nowhere did it say he couldn't bring an alligator. So if I remember this stupid story, he
That may very well be true, but a gift from the Marquise de Lafayette, it was indeed an alligator.
all right.
Kept in the one of the east rooms of the White House.
Questions I know.
Fish. We're bringing you down close to our level. Take a drink there.
Oh my gosh, that made me cry laugh.
Have some of that
Fine.
crunchy roll.
All right. There you go.
All right. Fish, you ready for this one?
I'm on my second beer, so yeah, go ahead.
All right. Which U.S. state once declared war on Canada in 1838? Was it Michigan, Maine, Vermont, or New York? Had enough of the Canucks and decided to declare war. Screw you and your bacon, eh?
Well, basically any one of them. What year was this, by the way?
1838.
Well, the reason I ask is because the date determines whether or not Michigan was actual state.
Mm.
Ooh, you're doing some thinking,
All right,
drinking over
all right.
there.
Thinking and
Well,
drinking.
it is think or drink, so
Normally
It's
you
or, though.
alternate.
You can't do both.
Yeah, normally you alternate.
you know what? I'm just gonna go with Vermont.
Vermont. It was not Vermont and their maple syrup. Known as the Aroostook War, involved no actual combat and was resolved through negotiations. It was Maine that had enough of Canada's BS for some reason.
If I remember correctly, Maine and Canada had a dispute over where the border was.
Ah,
And I think that dispute still carries today.
interesting. Apparently, the treaty was the Webster-Ashburton Treaty.
All right.
I'm sincerely hoping that was signed over like Canadian breakfast with maple syrup and, you know,
Was this like Cold War Part 1?
I
Who said no
Ah,
real conflict?
In the
Yeah.
north, I get it.
Like
Cold.
the worst types of wars.
want to know if Canada apologized like afterwards.
They
course they did.
apologized during.
They're still apologizing about it, I'm sure.
So that brings us to the end of round 2. Josh and Fish are tied up with 5 points. I have 4 points. The Welsers have 3 points. Welsers still have both of their lifelines left. Josh has his put it on somebody else's tab. Fish and I both have our make it a double.
Next round, Josh. Which U.S. state is known for having the highest beer consumption per capita? Is that
There you go.
Wisconsin, Montana, North Dakota, or South Dakota?
All the states with nothing else to
Boy,
do.
oh boy. I'm
Exactly.
going to put this on Jen's tab.
See them? Put it on there.
I think
tab.
this is just a
Matt, you're
toss-up.
drinking.
There is
I'm
no
gonna go
logical
with
way to figure
North
this out.
Dakota.
North Dakota is the correct answer.
God dang it!
Yep. So Josh is going to lose a
Didn't have
point.
faith.
Loses a point for that.
Ay.
So the
I thought it was just a guess.
nope. The per capita
Awesome job,
consumption
Ben.
in North Dakota 45.8 gallons per person. New Hampshire 43.9, Montana 41, South Dakota 38, and Wisconsin in number 5 with 36.2.
And apparently most of that's Modelo.
Apparently,
I back
A
up
lot
to
of
4
beer.
points.
No.
No,
No, I
Josh
just lost
lost a
one.
point.
you just made
Oh.
Josh
Is
drink.
that the first one you got right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I told
You got right, and you didn't get a point for it.
I specifically picked her
Amazing.
because she didn't get one right yet. I should have played the odds.
Oh man.
Ay, ay, ay.
all right, Jen. Which state is famous for its craft beer scene and hosts the annual Great American Beer Festival? That California, Oregon, Colorado, or Washington?
Either way, we got to step it up, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Say him
Yeah.
again.
California, Oregon, Colorado, or Washington. So this state has an amazing craft beer scene.
I'm gonna go for somewhere random, like Oregon.
It is not Oregon.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It is Colorado and typically features 4,000 beers from over 800 breweries,
Holy crap.
which that is my definition of heaven. So know.
Yes, they ski
That's
while
too
they're
much.
drunk.
They
You
ski
can't-
while they're
That's
drunk.
why they run
You
into
Okay.
can't, you
trees.
can't keep
Fair
up with
enough.
that. That's too
She
much.
picks mine out of thin air and then gets hers, and she's like, I'll go with the most obscure state, please. Thank you.
oh boy. All right. What is the state?
Who's this
Me.
going to?
This is my
Andy,
question.
sorry.
Yeah.
Question
Andy,
is-
what is the state with the highest overall alcohol consumption per capita? So we were talking beer before. This is highest overall.
Oh, boy.
Nevada, Wisconsin, Delaware, or Alaska?
Oh, Alaska.
God, I knew it.
I'm feeling it.
Vegas, baby.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yep.
That makes sense. All
Their
right.
reputation as a party destination, most people start drinking before they get off the airplane. So
I was thinking Alaska when
yeah,
you
I was
asked
going with
me my
Alaska, 'cause
question
again,
Yeah,
nothing
I was
there's-
before you
thinking
said the
Alaska,
things,
too.
because I
Yeah, and there's like nothing to do up there.
don't want to offend the Alaskans that listen to this
Well,
podcast.
They got
there
drinking
was
problems.
there was a show on like I don't know Discovery Channel or whatever,
Yeah.
but it was about like when there's the 24 hours of sunlight, they just don't know when to stop.
Yeah, I guess so.
I would be very confused if I got done drinking at the end of the day, stumbled outside of the bar, and it was still light out. That
Yeah.
would
You'd almost have to go back in.
All right, we're on to fish.
one to fish.
All right.
He
Fi-
has to get this wrong.
I don't need to get it wrong.
Wait, do you cap out at like?
When you get
When you
0
get to zero,
points,
you're out.
When you get to zero.
No, there's
Oh.
no max points. If
Oh,
that's
so
what you're
if you get
asking.
to 0, you don't play anymore.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
gonna be here and be quiet.
It's not, you don't have to.
That is not a rule. It was not stated at the beginning.
Nobody has ever been out of this game and been quiet. All right,
Okay.
fish.
No
Which
one's
state?
ever been quiet in this game.
Truth. Which state fish hosts the largest Oktoberfest celebration in the U.S.? Wisconsin, Ohio, Pennsylvania, or Michigan?
I know that a lot of Amish have settled in both Pennsylvania and Ohio, so I'm kicking the other two states out.
Okay.
All right,
He's logicking.
I don't think the Amish drink.
Rumspringa.
There you go. So you got Ohio or Pennsylvania fish? Where
Yeah.
would you swim in Lederhosen?
The bad part is I've actually worn Lederhosen,
Ah,
and I'm preparing my beer because I have a feeling I'll get this wrong, but I'm going to go with Pennsylvania.
Oktoberfest Cincinnati, held in Cincinnati,
Oh.
Ohio, draws inspiration from Munich's Oktoberfest each year.
So it was only 50% wrong.
You were.
Does it say how many Amish go to that?
It does not.
All the ones on Rumspringa.
Does say they arrive by horse and carriage.
You can't get a DUI on the way back from that, I don't think.
Yeah, you can.
I think you can get a DUI in anything with wheels.
Well, it has
That you're
legs.
driving.
There was
The
a
horse
story
has
told.
legs, not
Yeah, there
wheels.
was a
The carriage
story
has
on this
wheels. True.
podcast told about someone who got a DUI in a Power Wheels.
Yeah.
So
So that brings us to the end of round 3.
there you go.
Josh and Fish are in the lead with 4 points. I'm at 3 points. The Welsers are at 2 points. Welsers, however, still
Why
have
do I keep
both.
losing points? I just had 3.
But then you got a
No.
question wrong, so you lost a point.
Yeah, but I had 4 because we got.
You did have 4.
No, the one you
But
got
you lost
right,
points.
I lost a point.
Yeah. We're-
Math.
E equals MC Hammer.
We talking about numbers.
I'm gonna sleep on the couch for that
Gotcha.
one.
Anyhow, so the Welsers still
All
have
right,
both
I'm
their
gonna have to start
lifelines.
using my life.
Fish and I both have our make it a double.
Yep.
Josh
All right.
is out.
All right.
Josh is
Yeah.
out.
No,
Out
no,
of
no. I'm
lifelines.
out of. I didn't want to.
Oh.
I didn't want to have any unspent at the end.
That's right.
You know, I was getting anxious about that.
Well, Josh, which amendment to the U.S. Constitution
No, this-
established prohibition? Stop lying. Banning the sale, production, and transportation of alcohol and generally making America a less pleasant place to be. Was that the 16th Amendment, 18th, 19th, or 21st?
Oh boy, I'm gonna go with the 19th Amendment.
You are one amendment. Wait a minute.
Shit.
Yep, you're one off. It's the 18th.
Can I just gotta
boo.
applaud you if you each know what each number represents because. Are you just pulling
If
that
I
out of your
remember
butt, like
correctly-
19th Amendment, or do you actually know what it
If I
is?
remember
No, I
correctly,
knew it
the
was around there.
21st
Around there?
repealed
The
prohibition.
21st
Oh
did
my
repeal it. That would be my
gosh.
favorite
Yeah,
amendment
That's
to the
correct.
Constitution.
Yes.
I'd just be picking a number.
I knew it was the 21st that was repealing, but I did not know if it was 18 or 19.
All right.
He's just too smart. I can't.
No.
This is the wrong game for me.
All right, Jen. This is a easy one.
You got
okay?
this,
Yeah,
Jen.
okay.
Ready?
Does
state?
Matt drink?
Which state remained dry, banning alcohol the longest after Prohibition ended in 1933? So Prohibition ended in 1933. Was it Kansas, Mississippi, Utah, or Tennessee?
Yeah, both your lifelines.
Okay, what's
Josh is airing out his underarms.
he knows it?
He's feeling confident.
Okay, are you? All right, what's the lifeline that I can use? The
That would be this one.
Oi! Barkeep! Make it a double!
Okay,
So
make
that
it a
means you
double.
two are going to
That has to be
decide
Utah.
together.
That has to be Utah. The
Okay.
Mormon state, they still have the most ridiculous liquor laws in the country.
Okay, that's fine. That's not what I was thinking, but I'm gonna trust you because I've been wrong ever since we began. So
Josh, you're drinking with me.
Get
Oh,
out of here.
no. He was so confident.
Did anyone else know it?
MISSISSIPPI. Mississippi did not repeal their statewide prohibition laws until 1966.
So now what? Do we lose,
Both
a,
lose a
point, or
point.
what do we do? We both lose a
You
point?
both lose a point.
Boo.
I think we're out.
No, you're at 1.
And I'm at 2.
You're at 2.
I don't like that.
I don't like this game.
It's a great game.
Come on, Utah. You had 1 job.
Yeah.
Matt, does that mean that they were completely dry until 1966?
Yep, it was dry state until 66.
They
On the
Utah
books.
still has ridiculous
My
liquor
college
laws.
Oh,
was
sure.
also technically a dry campus.
Josh isn't
but-
letting Utah go.
No,
Yeah, technically
Googling this
and
later.
actually are two different things.
Yeah, IUP was
I mean,
too.
IUP is technically a dry campus,
Oh,
but it's also the #1 party school in the country. So,
yeah, they do
that
it well.
depends who you ask.
They do it well. So,
my turn. What you got?
Andy,
Yeah.
approximately how many gallons of beer are consumed annually in the United States? 3 billion, 6 billion, 9 billion, or 12 billion?
Oh, we're going to make it a double. Josh, I'm coming to you.
No,
You got to redeem yourself here.
no, I don't like that. Oh gosh,
Oi! Barkeep!
I already said I
Make
wasn't
it
a
a
beer
double!
guy.
That's 3 billion, 6 billion, 9 billion, or 12 billion. 2 points on the line.
Oh, geez, I would say 9 or 12.
Go big.
How many people are there in the U.S.?
A lot.
300 and some million, I think.
Mm.
Wait, 300 and some million?
I know it's gone down since more and more places have legalized pot.
Well, I mean, if there were 300 million people in this country, it can't be 12 billion gallons of beer. Think about how much that would have to be per person.
Yeah, but a lot of it's Bud
Yeah.
Light, so it's only like half.
Yeah. First off, I don't know. I mean, even if it was 300 million people and it was the lowest number of billion, I think the 300 million has to be off. I would go with one of the two higher numbers.
9.
That's all I can tell you.
3,
nine?
6, 9, or 12.
Let's go with 9.
Yeah.
Going with 9. Gentlemen, you're drinking. It is 6 billion gallons annually. It is the most popular alcoholic beverage in the United States.
So now what? Did they lose a point?
Yeah, we both lose a point.
So where are we at with points?
You, Josh,
It's
and
not good.
Jen are at 1. I'm at 2, and Fish is at 4. But it is Fish's turn.
What the hell happened? You had 7.
Things,
No,
No,
I never
I
had
had
7.
You never had 7? I thought you
I
did.
had
Oh, no.
7.
Fish
Jen.
was up to 7.
Oh.
How many billion gallons?
This is why I'm keeping track.
6 billion.
So there's 6 billion gallons, and there are 333 million people in this country as of 2022. Says my special machine right here in my hand.
Average consumption, 28.2 gallons per person per year.
Per person, that
I'm above
covers
average.
all the under 21s too. So that's an absurd number. Man, we
That's
have
a
a
lot.
problem.
Yeah, we're just
No.
drunk society.
We're a lot of fun.
We have a
Jeez
solution.
Louise.
yeah. We do have a solution. Fish, how many craft breweries are there operating in the United States?
Holy fuck.
That is one of the answers.
2,500, 4,500, 6,500, or 9,500?
I'm going to go with 6,500.
You're drinking, buddy. 9,500. It's actually 9,552 as of 2002. Includes 2,035 microbreweries, 3,418 brew pubs, 3,838 tap rooms, and 261 regional craft breweries.
All right, round 4 complete. Jen and Josh at 1 point. I'm at 2 point, and Fish squeaking in the lead at 3 points.
All right. Josh, which state has the highest number of craft breweries as of 2021's most recent data we could get?
I know this.
California, Colorado, Oregon, or Washington? And it's worth noting that Jen is not drinking.
Well, I mean-
She's whispering in the background.
If it goes off of the questions previously, like 2 rounds ago, I'm going to have to go with Colorado.
So Colorado
I hate you.
is the largest festival. California has
Fuck,
more
I
than
knew
1,000
it.
craft
I
breweries.
knew it.
Yeah.
I was going to guess California on that other question, and then you...
Yeah.
I'm out.
You're out. That was your last
Oh,
point.
no.
Deuces.
I told you I knew it.
I didn't believe it.
How many
I
points
couldn't
you
do it
have?
anyway.
Jen has
Yeah.
1 point.
Jen has 1 point. Let's see what we can do about
This
this.
has been
God.
a terrible
That's
showing.
it. She still has her put it
Awful.
on somebody else's tab.
All right, I gotta concentrate. I gotta straighten my glasses. Hold on.
Jen,
It helps you hear better when the glasses are
Can
straight.
people use me as their lifelines or no? Because I'm out.
Oh, that's a
I
good
don't see why
question.
not.
How does that work?
yeah, you can still be a lifeline.
I wouldn't though, because I'm bad at this. Obviously,
Well,
Okay.
Matt's just drinking in advance.
yeah.
All right, I'm ready for my question. I'm gonna get it wrong.
Jennifer, what is the most consumed spirit in the United States?
I'd be happy to answer that for you.
Vodka, whiskey, rum, or tequila?
Oh God.
Do have it put it on somebody else's tab.
I have a tab open.
Oh. Well, I know what I was gonna say, but I think it's wrong.
Do you want to put it on Josh's tab?
No, go. Wait, say them again.
All right. Vodka, whiskey, rum, or tequila?
I know what I want to say. Rum.
I know this for sure.
I was said
100%.
whiskey. I said
know
everyone.
this.
You do.
Jack Sparrow would appreciate your answer. However, that is not the correct
What
answer.
was it?
Vodka.
Ugh, I'm out.
It goes in everything.
Yeah, it's the base
Yeah.
spirit in every cocktail ever,
Yeah.
mostly. All
right.
right.
It's down to 2.
How many points we have, gentlemen, as we're rolling on home now?
I have 2 points and no lifelines. Fish has 3 points and make it a double.
This is like Let's Be a Millionaire.
Fish is swimming
He
shockingly well
is.
tonight.
He's swimming
Fish, if
upstream.
you get me back into this game, I'll let you try the really good stuff when you come here to
Oh.
visit.
All right.
Oh, you can get back in the game.
No.
No,
Once
no.
you're out, you're out.
Oh.
Oh, no. If he makes it a double, I could get a point, right?
Oh, dear God.
But you're already out.
Oh, I don't know about that. The rules didn't specifically state that I couldn't be back in.
Yeah.
Andy,
Yes.
what is the estimated economic impact of the U.S. beer industry?
Oof.
200 billion, 300 billion, 400 billion, or 500 billion?
600
No idea.
billion.
I'm 2, 3, 4, or 6.
You want me to
Yeah.
put it up on a dartboard and you can throw a dart
2,
at
3,
one?
4,
much.
5. Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
We're educating the people right
We're
now.
going with 3.
You're going with 3? You're 100 billion off. It's 400 billion.
I was close.
Supporting
So
an
what, you got 1 point now?
How could you
Down
not
to
know
one.
that?
I
I mean,
know.
come on. That's like
That was a straight up guess.
economics
God.
101, I think.
supporting an estimated 2.4 million jobs.
Hey, there you go.
We are now into the straight up American history questions.
Wait, that
Let
round
him
wasn't
out.
over
Yeah, he's-
I
still
know, but
need
we
a
just
question.
blew through the end of the purely alcohol related questions.
because we did so good on all of them. We got more right than you thought.
Correct.
Okay,
I wasn't even the first one out.
Fish.
That normally happens.
I know. I'm embarrassed.
So
Don't be embarrassed.
Jimmy Carter once claimed to have seen this in 1969: Bigfoot,
Peanuts.
a UFO, the Loch Ness monster, or a ghost.
Boo.
Come on, you can win it right
I don't
here.
like this.
You can
don't
win
know.
it right here off Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter. Damn.
Bigfoot, UFO, Loch Ness monster, or a ghost.
Only one of them is country specific.
Yeah. You spend a lot of time in Scotland.
Oh, it's a Loch Ness monster in Lake Michigan for some reason.
Yeah.
That's true. That's why it was so weird that he saw it.
Swing away after Maine declared war on Canada.
That's right.
We're going with Bigfoot.
You're going with Bigfoot.
Oh, it had to be a ghost.
Going with Bigfoot.
I
The
said
answer is
boo.
a UFO.
Oh,
Oh.
UFO.
Oh, damn.
All right. I'm at 1 point. Fish is at 2 points. Fish still has his making a double.
How could he
That's
possibly use that to
I
his
don't know.
advantage? Well, I mean, I guess he could ask somebody for help, right? But he wouldn't want to use it with
Yeah.
you.
I guess
Yeah,
you could ask
exactly.
one of you for help.
Yeah.
Just wouldn't benefit you. Anyhow, what's my question?
Won't
Matt?
really benefit him. We're out, you know?
Yeah.
Which president's pet parrot was known for swearing even during the president's funeral?
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Ugh.
Actually, not one of the answers.
Whoa, I think,
That
I
would be
think he's
something.
out.
That would be something Lyndon B. Johnson would do.
Yeah, it sounded good.
Jefferson, Andrew Jackson, James Buchanan, or Franklin Pierce?
I don't know. Pierce.
Jefferson, Jackson, Buchanan, or Pierce?
That would be something I would say.
I mean, Jefferson and Jackson seem too early to be importing parrots, right?
They imported
Oh, I guess
beer.
pirates had
Polly
parrots,
want a
right?
cracker.
Classic.
I don't know that pirates really brought parrots.
I don't know. It's like a classic trope, though, right?
That is true.
Um,
and they're all
It's
true.
very true.
I'm
very
gonna go with Pierce.
You're going with Pierce.
But,
Yeah.
but did the parrot have an eye patch?
Andrew Jackson's parrot, Polly,
Son of a
Ah,
had,
yes.
had to be removed from his funeral because it would not stop swearing.
Known racist parrot.
The
Wait.
Reverend Nornment, who presided over it, said the parrot was excited by the multitude and let loose perfect gusts of cuss words.
Wait a minute. When was Pierce a president? I don't remember him at Disney in that hall of presidents. All right, I need to know.
I don't know either, but he was kind of forgettable.
So,
I'm looking next time we're in Disney.
Can
I'm
I call
going
him
to see if he's
forgettable if
there.
I never knew that he was a president?
I'm
if
going
I
to
didn't
stand
actually
up and
forget
be
it?
like, woo!
Franklin Pierce was the 14th president. Died in 1869.
That was when nothing exciting was happening around.
I guess not.
so with my collection of red, white, and booze trivia complete, we must declare the fish the winner.
Hold on, Fish.
Stellar sip.
Do we boo or do we cheer?
Is this your first victory, Fish?
It is.
That's why there's no
Oh.
Congratulations. All right. We're going to bring Jen back at some
No.
point for some redemption.
No.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to do a redemption trivia at one
Yeah,
point
not
of all
a
the people
trivia.
who
Haven't
got out.
won.
I'll let you know.
Early.
We're gonna go
Wow.
to some breweries.
I
I'm
was
gonna
first
tell
out.
you if the food's good or not. That's
What
what,
do they
Jen's
call
good
that?
at.
Dumb trivia?
Hey, listeners.
Hey,
please
you
listen-
were out before me.
No, he said all the people who were out first.
Oh.
I said, what is that going to be? Dumb
Oh, dumb,
trivia?
okay.
Yes. Dear
No,
listeners,
well-
please listen to all of our trivia episodes and write in which ones you think did worse and you want to hear. Go ahead.
Interstellar Bliss.
Oh, that was a classic one. I feel like my name would be on there about 90 times. Thank you all very much for listening. We appreciate you, and we will be back soon.
Congratulations, Fish.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
The boozy quote for this episode comes from Benjamin Franklin, who said wine makes daily living easier, less hurried, with fewer tensions, and more tolerance. On social media, please like, follow, and push all the buttons for us. That's Matt and Friends DTU at Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. For more information about the podcast, as well as links to our merch store, social media, and all the places you can listen to us, visit our website, mattandfriendsdtu.com. That's mattandfriendsdtu.com. Thank you again for listening to Matt and Friends Drink the Universe.